Hey friends, it's good to see you. It's Friday.
Hey friends, it's good to see you.
Hang on a minute. I have to make something be quiet. There you go. Okay. There was two of me there for a minute. All right. It's Friday. Time for your Friday weekly wrap up where we look at the week that was. We pull one card for the collective and single cards for those who request to talk about the week that was. What did you learn? What did you do? And how do we go forward? If you happen to be here on Monday and you remember what your Monday card was, let me know, because it's always fun to look at what did you get on Monday and what did you get on Friday, like bookends for the week. Before we get going, I want to say a huge thank you to a couple of people. First of all, Caroline McLaughlin, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thank you for the generous super sticker. And what you said was happy Frosty Friday. Please say hi to IT John. So appreciate you both. Thank you so much. And I so appreciate that. And so does John. Claire C., thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And thank you for starting the Friday Frothy Beverage Fund. That was all you. Thanks for beginning it, and thanks for contributing to it today. I really appreciate your kindness and generosity. And of course, a special shout out to all the members and moderators. We appreciate all of you so much. And if you're here for the first time, you will need to subscribe in order to get a card. All right, let's hop on over to Card Cam. Are we surprised to see the Craft Felt Tarot here? No, we are not. And some of you may have already seen that I have just uploaded my review of this beautiful deck. Check it out. Or maybe you don't need to because you're going to see it in action here. But if you want to hear some other things I have to say about this deck, check it out. All right. I want to say a big thank you to Christine Hallowell. Thanks for being a member, Christine, and thanks for using members-only emojis. And thanks for being the first one that I see today to remind us about what the collective cards were on Monday. On Monday, for the collective, we pulled the Six of Wands, the Emperor, and the Chariot, and all breathed a sigh of relief because that is certainly a positive reading. Did we have a good week this week? I did. Did you? And with Six of Wands, Emperor, and Chariot, you know, there is so much about kind of finding your power and moving forward. Hopefully we did that. So one card to follow that up for the collective. How did we do as a collective? And then we'll get to the individual requests. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh my goodness, Michelle's Mystic Corner. Thank you so much for being a member, and thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. All right. Got to figure out the kitty. Sometimes the kitty works and sometimes the kitty doesn't. Not sure what's up with that, but we'll get that together. But thank you so much. Thank you. The kitty obviously is a little graphic that comes and dances when someone makes a contribution. I'm not sure why sometimes the kitty's here and sometimes it's not, but we'll figure it out. But my appreciation is always here. All right. So we started the week with the Six of Wands, the Emperor, and the Chariot. How do we end the week? With the King of Cups reversed. Well, that just really takes the joy out of everything, doesn't it? I'm not sure how I feel about that or what I want to do with it. I feel like, I do know what I want to do with that. When we started the week, there was a lot about our power. There was a lot about moving forward. There was a lot about winning, which is something we all need to do no matter what. But it didn't really talk about the feelings of all of that. It's not easy. What we must do is not easy. And so, like, maybe some of us had a good week, but not an emotionally easy week, because guess what? Doing what we have to do is not emotionally easy. And we have to hold space for the things that hurt, even as we're working to move ourselves forward. It actually kind of makes sense now that I think about it. What do you think? Go ahead and let me know, and we will go on over and start the individual readings. I will, as you know, take these in the order in which I see them. I will do my best not to skip someone. Please watch me. And if you see me skipping someone, let me know. All right. First up. Lisa Harmon makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Agreed. Smile Soul 20. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We appreciate you. Here is your card wrapping up your week, the Page of Swords. I think you did well this week. I think you're learning a lot, and I can see that here, actually. You're at least learning a lot about what we do here. And I think you're learning a lot in life. I think you're communicating well. I think you're learning a lot, and I think it is serving you. Perfect. Jean Mnuchin, makes sense to me too, and I'm experiencing it. Yeah, I get it. I absolutely get it. It's hard to be so good. You know, I mean, seriously, to show up and to win is not easy. It's hard. And there it is. Smile Soul 20, you are very welcome. Dan, so nice to see you. Christiana, you are so appreciated. Thanks for all you do for our community. Blessings and prosperity. Thank you. Thank you, and right back at you. We appreciate you as well. I'm now like getting really into being like exactly centered with, I've got a new cam. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm now into being like exactly centered. And if I'm not, it's driving me crazy. That feels pretty good. All right, here we go. Okay, Mary. And see, Mary is so on this. She knows I'm going to ask about the job hunt. She knows that. LP, I feel so seen right now. Okay, Miss Leo Rising. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Right. So, Mary, you knew it, and you just let me know right up front, and I appreciate it. Mary, a card, please. Monday was the Knight of Cups reversed. I did not receive any updates. Had one interview, third round. I think it went well. Good. And, you know, speaking of the job search, we did our webinar last night, Tarot as a Career Coach. So if you haven't seen it, I think there's some stuff worth seeing there. So go back and see it. All right. Mary, you started with the Knight of Cups reversed. You were there. Perfect. Perfect. Nine of Pentacles reversed. I think the thing we see here, Mary, if we start with the Knight of Cups reversed and end with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, you are really tired of this process, and I understand. You've been going through this for a long time. I mean, I think you're doing all the right things. I don't think this is any criticism at all, nor do I think it is anything negative. It just talks about how hard this process is. Dan, watch the replay. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment. This is a hard process, and it gets harder, not just for you, but for everyone. You know, I think some of us would just say, you know, this is what it looks like in late stage capitalism, but that doesn't make it any easier for anyone who's dealing with it. And this, to me, Mary, is a real acknowledgement of how difficult this journey has been, how much you are showing up and doing a good job. It will work out for you, I promise. But just how hard it is. And I think you have to be extra special nice to yourself in your self-talk, recognizing that you're doing, like, I don't even want to say you're doing the best you can. You're doing wonderfully, and it's not easy. And I think we need to acknowledge that. All right, Caroline McLaughlin, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. And thanks, of course, for contributing to the beverage fund. We do appreciate that. So You had the Page of Cups reversed. Can't make this up. Because today you have the Page of Cups reversed. So yeah. Interesting. Mary, I think you will. I think you will have better news very, very soon. So Caroline, this is a continued condition for you. The Page of Cups reversed on both Monday and Friday. So what do we want to do with this? I feel like, okay, I'm going to give you a list. Like, I don't have a strong intuitive hit on this. So I'm going to give you a list of things I think it could be, since it's obviously significant because you got it twice. Here's the list. You tell me which of these things, and it could be multiple, which of these things make sense to you. So it could be that you're feeling like you're not being heard by people around you. It could be that you're just not in a mood to deal with people and you need time on your own. It could be that you're having a hard time sort of speaking sweetly to yourself and to others. It could be that you need to learn something new about something you enjoy. Take a class in something that gives you some joy. It could be you're having a hard time accessing joy. It could be you've had someone that you care about pass away and you're waiting to receive a message from them and have not yet. It could be in general, you are working on mediumship and are not having the results you wanted yet. Any of that makes sense? Let me know. But, you know, when we do that, we can really see the importance of looking at the Friday card and the Monday card together, because when it's the same, it's kind of interesting. Pip, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And of course, I feel like I want to tease you, but I'm not going to. Well, maybe I will, depending on the cards you got. Just because if we're all following along, Pip has met somebody new. All right. So we want a card for you, Pamela, and Pamela's daughter. Your Monday card was the Lovers, and it has been a very lovely week. Right, here we go. We're so excited for you. We're just all living vicariously through you over here. But interesting, Two of Swords reversed. Now, it's interesting because both of these are air cards. The Lovers and the Two of Swords, these are air cards. And they talk about decisions. And yes, I remember we were working with, I have it right here, Gilded Tarot on Monday. And the Lovers in Gilded Tarot is particularly sexy. And while not necessarily traditionally appropriate for Major Arcana 6, it was very appropriate for you, Pip, in that moment. But now we're looking at the more traditional meaning of the Lovers, which has to do with decisions. It's an air card. Same here. This week, you may have had to make some tough decisions, or you may recognize that there are decisions coming and you're kind of kicking that down the field because you're not ready to do it yet, which is fine. That's fine. But just know you have to hold space to trust yourself to make good decisions for you. And none of us make great decisions in the beginning of a relationship. So in a way, the relationship cannot factor into your decisions. And if you're making decisions about the relationship, again, recognize it's early days. All right. Pamela. Pamela's also a member here. Look at you. And Pam and Pip obviously are friends. So I think it's fun that you've got the same card, but one's upright, one's reversed. So basically, if the two of you are in a conversation, and I know you chat from time to time, it's more likely that Pam's going to be right. So if the two of you are trying to figure something out, not always, not forever, but just in the next little bit, you got to give it to Pam. Just saying. Now, beyond that, Pam, this week, I think you learned to be more at peace with yourself and to trust yourself more and to trust your own decisions more. And that's beautiful. We love that. Okay. And for Pamela's daughter. The Two of Wands. You know, this kind of goes with a theme that we've been seeing for a while, which is, no, seriously, which is, you have achieved some things. You've achieved some things. You have some vision. You have some goals. Do not sell yourself short. Now, I am not trying to tell you how to manage your career, but I am saying have vision for your future. You this week came up with some good visions, some good ideas. Don't forget that. And don't forget the power of your vision. All right. Oh, Caroline, here we are. Yes, so much sense, a death that has hit me hard. And at work, I felt like no one was listening, even though I have a fairly strong, loud voice. Same. And not in volume, but more like a dog with a bone. I think I've got both, okay? When advocating for my elderly residents. So, again, it was more than one thing, but I am so sorry for your loss. That is, we can really see how that grief shows up with the Page of Cups. So do everything you need to do to nurture yourself. And clearly, you are speaking with advocacy for your patients and are not being heard. And that's real. And, the only thing I can deduce from that is that not everybody cares as much as you do. I hate that, but it's probably true. All right. Let us move on. I'm sorry, that was me being cynical, but also probably realistic. Okay. Barbie Bird, so good to see you. My card on Monday was the Queen of Swords. I don't know if I had a very Queen of Swordsy week, but maybe I did the best I could. Can I get a wrap up? So here's the thing. A Queen of Swords week could just be doing your best, could just be telling the truth, could just be showing up in integrity. I'm pretty sure you did that. I do. And communicating well. I'm pretty sure you did all those things. So let's see how we end the week with the Page of Wands. And I love this Page of Wands. I think we're so great here. But I'm also going to say this. Oh, Caroline, I'm sorry. I wouldn't have minded being wrong there. I think, Barbie, if we could put the Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands together, that's sort of like a perfect way of being. Because Queen of Swords, what we're nurturing, we're clear about, we have integrity about, and we are nurturing that integrity. But we are also learning creativity, spirituality, and how to have fun. And those two things together are kind of perfect for you, not just for this week, but I would say for many weeks to come. Mix you ear, so good to see you. How do the two of you end up right next to each other? That's so funny. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. You had the star reversed on Monday. And now you get the Two of Wands. I feel like this week you've learned some things. You've learned some important things about yourself, about the world you live in, about your place in the world in this moment, and what it might look like going forward. And so what I'm going to say for you in the immediate is allow yourself to dream and allow yourself to dream big. Allow yourself to dream big because those dreams can become reality. Oh, Rebecca, that's interesting. Okay. LP, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. The Four of Cups. LP, I feel like this week may have been very meh for you. But there could be something deeper here. I wonder, and I'd actually like to encourage this. If it is true, great. If it's not true, maybe it could be or should be. I wonder if you're learning how to set better boundaries for yourself. I wonder if you're spending some time thinking about what you really want and what you don't really want, about what really makes sense and what doesn't really make sense, and about how all of that works. I wonder if you're giving yourself time and space to just pause and figure it out. And in fact, I have to tell you, I haven't read every haiku in the accompanying book, but I particularly like the haiku that goes with this card. And so I'm going to read it to you now, because if I can think of an opportunity to read poetry to you, you know I'm going to. Four of Cups. All input on hold. The heart needs a moment to process what's here. I think it's a brilliant take on this card, and I wonder if that works for you. Let me know. Okay. Vaishali, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a wrap-up card for you. Oh, Sarah F., I love poetry. Please take more opportunities. That said, I am thinking about we're going to be adding some new content and adding some new live streams. Yeah, there you go. Right. We could have the Village Poetry House, right? Or the Village Coffee House where we have poetry readings. Like, we could have some fun. Okay, here we go. Vaishali. I don't love this for you. It's the Two of Cups reversed, so we're just going to turn it right side up and go there. Because I feel like this week you've really been struggling with self-esteem and connection. And what you need is the ability to make meaningful connections with others and to feel good about yourself. And I feel like maybe that didn't happen this week, but it needs to happen going forward. All right. Betty Flesher, my friend, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. 3 of Pentacles. So, Betty, I think you did well this week in terms of like whatever you were doing, whatever your tasks were, whatever you were up to, you did a very good job and you need to know it. Hey, Audrey, good to see you. All right, 64, Amy Penn, good to see you. King of Cups reversed. So that's funny. I don't know if you stuck around till the end. At last night's class, I actually did one question from the audience, and it was yours. And I think, it was at the end, I think King of Cups reversed was what came up there too, interestingly. I could be making that up completely, but it seems to be in my memory banks. I'm not sure. I mean, I did do the reading. That part I'm not making up. The King of Cups part I might be making up, but I'm not sure. All right. King of Cups reversed is how you started. Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, go back and see. I figured because you would have commented if you were there. So you can just jump in at the end. It's right at the end-ish, like last 15 minutes maybe. All right. King of Cups reversed, Two of Swords reversed. I feel like you're in this very difficult limbo right now, where you're just not sure the right way forward. And it doesn't feel good because I think usually you're very self-determining and very sure. So if you're in a place of unsurety, that feels weird. But don't let it push you into any kind of a jump. The key is to hold space for that weird feeling and just throw spaghetti against the wall and see what sticks. I think. Hey, Peggy Lou Levens, how are you doing? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Monday, Ace of Cups reversed, and I tried to flip it upright. Good job. Yeah, it's hard because I feel like resources are limited. Money, time, energy, well-being, all of that feels really limited. And so it's hard. Do not hold yourself responsible when, like if you can't pour from an empty cup, you can't pour from an empty cup. So going forward, the key is really going to be to figure out how to balance out those resources better. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. You had the 5 of Cups reversed. So first of all, I'm just going to point out, it comes up reversed and we're going to keep the reversal. But I just want everyone to see the Hanged Man who's held up by balloons. Like, okay. As a water card, holding it up with air is probably traditionally weird, but I love it anyway. It works for me. All right. Christine. And again, thanks for reminding us about the collective cards. So you started with the 5 of Cups reversed, and now you've got the Chariot reversed. So here's the thing. Nothing in life is perfect. There are difficulties. There are things not going exactly the way we want them to. That's true. However, you are not worried about that. You are not worried about what's difficult. You're worried about what you can do. And you are moving yourself forward that way. That's like the whole deal. That's what you're doing. You are figuring out your way and you are moving yourself forward. You are taking control of your situations, not worried about the limitations, worried about what you can do. It's brilliant, really. TJ and GA, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Card for you and for your daughter. All right, for you, TJ. There's that 2 of Cups reversed again. It's already stalking us, and I don't love it. So I wonder if this week there was an issue with another person. I wonder if there was a way you were not feeling the love. I wonder if there was a way you were questioning yourself where you didn't really need to. So it is important to turn this right side up, to feel that sense of confidence and self-love and self-support, and to feel the support of others as well. Now for your daughter, 6 of Pentacles reversed. I think this week you had some real maturity come to you by recognize that, like, there's what we want and then there's what's possible. And those two things are not always the same. All right. Oh my gosh, Claire, you have a story. Oh my goodness gracious. So first of all, Claire C., thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thank you for starting the Friday Beverage Fund and contributing to it. Really appreciate you. Here's Claire's story. Hang on one second. I got to spill the tea. It requires some tea. All right, here we go. Here we go. On Monday, you had the 4 of Pentacles reversed. Here's how it manifested. You literally had to stand. I'm just going to read this as Claire wrote it. I literally had to stand in my backyard to protect it from bulldozers yesterday. Well, if that's not 4 of Pentacles, I cannot imagine what is. And people, this is a teachable moment, because never are you going to find a tarot book that says 4 of Pentacles could mean you must stand in front of bulldozers to protect your property. But if you think about it, it makes sense. They called the police and they told me to move, but I reminded him I have a right to sit in my own backyard. This was after they dug up about 4 feet on my side yard. Sounds like Claire is having some neighbor issues. Good for you for standing your ground. We are in Florida, where we have all kinds of stand your ground laws. All right. So you started with the 4 of Pentacles reversed. And now the Hierophant, which is about knowing your authority and the law. So I think that these two cards together, Claire, speak of this situation, but I think this situation is also a metaphor for other things, because it's about boundaries, literally. It's about standing up to authority appropriately. And I think you're looking at those things in your life in other ways than besides a boundary dispute. But that happens in life, right? The same energy will show up in different ways in different spaces at the same time to force you to stand up for yourself, which is what you're doing. Oh, Christine, this week wasn't good. I strained a muscle in my right thigh. I'm out of martial arts practice for a while. Not happy, but I know it will pass. And according to the cards, you're going to use this time wisely to get where you need to go. So it will serve you. I'm sorry it happened, but it will serve you. All right. Teresa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Okay. You missed Monday and felt lost. We missed you too. Teresa, are you not loving the new job? I mean, this is an interesting thing. The Three of Pentacles reversed. It makes me wonder if it was just not a great week. It makes me wonder if there's something about the job you're not loving. It makes me wonder if the job is going well, but you're not feeling like you're getting good feedback from leadership. There's something up with the job. I'm not sure what it is. I don't think it's time to panic in any way, shape, or form. I will just say it's fine to like your career and not like your job. It's fine to like your career and accept the job as a good starting point. So I'm not sure how heavy to take this card. It may just be there's something in your life that isn't working right now, that isn't working well. So let me know when you get a chance. Let me know. And I do want to remind you all, we will not have a Saturday Psychic Sampler tomorrow because I will be teaching at the library. It's my quarterly gig at Mandel Public Library in West Palm Beach. So if you happen to be local with nothing to do, free tarot class for all levels, 1 p.m. Saturday, tomorrow, downtown West Palm Beach, right on Clematis Street, Mandel Public Library. I'll hope to see you there. And you know what I will do. You know I'll be popping up here and there during the weekend. I have some different pop-ups I've been wanting to do. I want to do a pop-up with Dion's cards. That's Joyce Ocean's cards. I have a lot of things I want to play with. So you'll be seeing me, just not at the usual time tomorrow. But if you come to the library, you will. Oh, Teresa, that's exactly true. There's something up with the job, and I'm not sure what it is either. Leaning toward leaving in 6 months to a year. All right. Yeah, that's fair. All right. But also, I would say give it time to just see. But it's okay. It's your first job in your new field. It's fine. Okay, and thanks for that feedback. Good. Nalini, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. On Monday, you had the Queen of Wands, which I love for you. Death reversed. So what I'm going to say is this. You must find the Queen of Wands within you. That part of you that is creative, that part of you that is spiritual, and that part of you that is powerful. And you must cling to that with amazing tenacity. Other people will say that you're stubborn. Who cares? Be tenacious to become who you really are. And I think this week you got the idea that that's what needs to happen. Candy B, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. King of Cups reversed on Monday. Nine of Pentacles reversed today. I think there's a way you're not feeling the love this week. I think there's a way you're feeling a little insecure. Maybe you're just not feeling your best physically, but maybe there's something else going on. I think you need to look at what is making you feel less than, what is making you feel unworthy, and whatever that is, fix that right away. Okay, Marlon had the 10 of Pentacles to start the week. And now the 9 of Wands. Right. You've got good things going on in your life, Marlon, but you have to fight to keep it. You have to fight to make sure things continue on the path that they need to continue on. And this week was not the easiest, but you did what you needed to do. So well done. All right. Sarah F., so good to see you. Monday was the Eight of Wands reversed, dealing with a sprained foot for the past 3 weeks. It finally feels better this morning. Resting has helped. I am so sorry. Man, foot injuries are so difficult. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we started with Eight of Wands reversed, right? Like, don't move, don't go anywhere. Hierophant, do what the doctor says and it will work, which turned out to be true this week. But I think there's more here too. I think there is something here about grounding yourself in your own wisdom and how important that is and how necessary that is. Okay, Revival of Venus, that is fabulous. You are coming in. I'm doing Melissa and then you're up. So your timing is perfect. All right, Melissa, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Thanks for an awesome class last night. Well, thank you so much. Here we go. You started with the Two of Wands reversed, pulled the Moon reversed as your daily card today. Interesting with the lunar eclipse and full moon. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Yeah, and I like that too. Moon reversed as sort of revealing mysteries. Hey, Primary Feathers, you're good. Glad you're here. Sarah F. Okay, Melissa, I'm about to do you. I'm just going to commiserate with Sarah for a minute. Sarah F. Yes, thank you. Healing has been good, but slow. Keep forgetting not to put weight on it. So most of you don't know this, but I had a little bit of a foot injury at StaarCon. I made it through StaarCon without, like, no one except John knew, right? Because I'm good like that. But it's still healing. And StaarCon was at the end of January. It's okay. I'm fine. Like, if you see me, you won't notice. You won't know. But what my doctor said to me was, anytime you walk, anytime you put weight on it, you're re-injuring it. And it wasn't bad enough to put me in a cast. It wasn't bad enough to have me do non-weight bearing. The doctor just said, try not to move. And she was like really clear. She's like, every time you go to the bathroom, you're hurting your foot. What do you expect me to do? So I'm just saying this to commiserate with just how hard it is with an injury like that. Like, if you're in a boot, if you're in a cast, and that's bad too. We don't want that. But at least then, like, you're for sure knowing not to put weight on it. When it's just up to you and your devices, man, it takes a while. My goodness. My goodness. All right. Primary Feathers. Yeah, I think we all have been. Like, who here has never injured a foot? You know, feet just get in the way. It happens. So yeah. There it is. Right. Absolutely. Haven't been able to do anything. It's been hard, right? Right? Yeah. It is so tough. All right. Melissa, here we go. Okay. Starting with the Two of Wands reversed. Melissa. And along with the Moon reversed, which, yes, is very interesting given the lunar eclipse. Speaking of feet, Audrey says, it's when they get out of your way and you aren't expecting it that it causes the problem, right? Right. All right. So, Melissa, I don't know if you're going to resonate with this or not. And frankly, I don't care because I know what I see. What I see is something happened this week. Something happened this week that is a Moon reversed thing, that is an aha. And the Two of Wands reversed was like, I can't see. I can't see. I don't know. I don't know what the way forward is. This is the way forward. And you may not have the conscious aha yet, but it's in you. The seed is there. It is sprouting. You are going to very quickly figure out your way forward, and it's going to be beautiful. Oh, Melissa, moon reversed. I've been seeing calling out some BS by Eddie Haskell. And you know, that goes along with the Queen of Pentacles too, because you are his boss. You are literally the Queen of his Pentacles. Literally. So that works too. I love it. And Caroline, thank you for sharing the collective cards. Revival of Venus, I know you're here. It's our turn. Let's go. Your card to wrap up the week. You're the second person to get this. It's Death reversed. So, you know, there's a few things here. It may be that this week you were hoping to create some change that did not happen. It may be that this week you encountered some very stubborn people. It may be that this week you recognized places where you are feeling stagnant. But it may also, or additionally be, well, it's also and additionally kind of mean the same thing, yeah. That you are in a position of needing to be tenacious. And this week you recognize that you really had to hang on to what you know to be true in a tenacious way. So let me know how all of that hits. All right. Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Eight of Pentacles reversed on Monday. Page reversed today. Revival of Venus, all of it resonated. You are very welcome. So Trey, I'm wondering, are you here, Trey? I'm wondering what kind of week you had as a writer this week, or if there was anything going on. Yes, thank you for picking that up, Sarah. I liked that too, yes. Trey, I'm wondering if there's anything going on with Eight of Pentacles reversed and then Page of Swords reversed, if you didn't have a good writing week for one reason or another. I also wonder if there was some missed communication in a different way, or if you are learning a new way to do something, or if you're recognizing that you need to develop new skills. I don't know which of those make the most sense to you, but there it is. Let me know. Yeah, Sarah, she is the Queen of his Pentacles. She is his boss, and he is just a little pipsqueak of a dictator kind of a person. Oh, he's horrible. That's why we call him Eddie Haskell. Show of hands, man. I don't know how many people here even know the Eddie Haskell reference, but it's kind of perfect for him. Okay. Jeannie Mnuchin, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Monday, you had strength. Right, Dan knows who Eddie Haskell is. Imagine having such as an employee, but you're not one he's going to be sweet and nice to. Oh, did I skip Fedborn? Oh, you're so sweet, Jeannie. I'm coming to you. And I skipped over Fedborn and Christina R. Jeannie. Now, see, a lesser person would just be like, oh, yeah, do me. Skip over those people. But Jeannie's like, oh, no, it's not my turn. Jeannie, that is exactly the kind of person you are. Right, exactly, Autumn Pond. You look lovely today, Mrs. Cleaver. Right. Did I skip you too, Michelle? Did I? Oh, your hand is up. Got it. Oh, and Barbie Bird, you're catching up. Good. Okay, so, Jeannie, I will come to you after I do Febborn and Christina, and thank you for being such a good, kind person. Febborn. Right. Okay, right. So all the people who know who Eddie Haskell is, got it. That's Michelle. That's Kimmy, Autumn Pond, and Febborn. I see you're here. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member. You started with the Ace of Swords reversed. And now the Queen of Swords. Ace of Swords reversed, Queen of Swords. I don't know if you're comfortable with me sharing what I know to have happened in your family this week, so I won't. But I will just say, Febborn, that it kind of makes sense. Ace of Swords reversed, now Queen of Swords. On one hand, it's about claiming your voice. On the other hand, it's about someone claiming a new voice, if you will, and a new crown, if you understand what I'm saying. It's about your elevation. Is it fine? Okay. Thank you, Febborn. Febborn's mom, who lived to be over 100 years old, just passed this week. And so Febborn started with the Ace of Swords reversed and now Queen of Swords. And I'm thinking, earlier in the week, mom was nonverbal. Ace of Swords reversed. And now, I'm almost seeing her being born into her new heavenly self with her crown in heaven. And now she has her voice in heaven. So I love that. But I'm going to say something further because there are dynamics here. And Febborn is a fabulous writer. Ace of Swords reversed and now Queen of Swords. There are things that have kept Febborn from fully expressing herself. And now I feel like there is power here that will allow her to. So thank you, everyone, for coming in, supporting Febborn with her family loss. And also let's support her with her glorious way forward here. All right. Christina R., good to see you. We're going to do you, Karen, and Kim. So Christina R., Monday, 2 of Cups reversed for you, but now the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like things are going better. I feel like you're in a groove. I feel like you're moving forward. I feel like you can see that you are moving forward on your career and also learning and also making money. And that's all good. I feel good. That was a nice turnaround. Karen, Sun reversed is how we started. Now Page of Cups reversed. Karen, I feel like, I don't know if you're not seeing yourself or if others aren't seeing you. I don't know if you're intentionally not using your voice or if others aren't hearing you. But this needs to turn around. People need to see you and people need to hear you, and you need to know that you're worth hearing and seeing. And for Kim, the 5 of Wands reversed. And now 3 of Cups reversed. I think Kim is really going through it. And I feel like Kim needs a lot of support. I think there are lots of ways forward and it's going to be all good in the long run. But right now, I think Kim is not feeling happy. And so whatever can be done to be supportive is appropriate. Okay. And now, Jeannie Mnuchin, thank you for your patience. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Monday was strength. Okay. Sorry. I was just fixing some things. Okay. Monday was strength. And now the 5 of Swords. And this is the one card. Like in every deck, there's going to be one card. I don't love the depiction. This is the one. Because that's not how I see the 5 of Swords, and it's not how I'm going to interpret it. I feel like, Jeannie, it has been a battle. It is a battle. And whether we're talking about the battle of just feeling well enough to do what you have to do, or the battle of all the things. It's a battle. And this week, I hope that you recognize that you are appropriate to be fighting the battle that you're fighting. Whether it's fighting to give people who haven't had a voice, whether it's fighting to share creativity and creative space with others, whatever it is you're fighting for, it's worth it. And I hope this week you got some indication of that. Baby Cakes, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Well, I love that. You get the star. Did you have a particularly good week? I hope you did. One way or the other, I feel like whether it's been actualized or not yet, this is a card of satisfaction, of good things, of all good things coming to you. I don't know, I feel like I'd already know if that happened this week. I don't know how I think I would know, but I think I would know. Maybe, maybe not. But one way or the other, I feel like good things are here and are coming to you, Baby Cakes. DH, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Okay, so Baby Cakes. I just did you. I'm doing DH, right. DH, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Look at you. You are the second one to get this. DH, I think you did something this week to take control of a situation. I think you did the right thing. You were in the right place at the right time, and you did the right thing. And I think this energy may continue. This idea of being more fully in control of your life and more fully in control of what's going on. Okay. Hang on one second. All right. All right. Okay. Who is up next? I think it is Dr. Aled. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Dr. Aled, to wrap up your week. Now, you've got the Five of Swords reversed, which for me is very much about negotiation, diplomacy, making things work. And whatever you had to do this week to make things work, you did it. And I think you're figuring out a way forward in difficult times. Jeannie, what I'm fighting for is important, but I'm anxious coming into the performance next weekend. Well, and I think that's part of what you're fighting too, is fighting your own anxiety there, which, I think a lot of us do battle with anxiety from time to time, especially before a performance. I get it. All right. Latrell R. Morris, so good to see you. This is Von Ray, who's been a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being here. Monday's card was the Five of Pentacles reversed. And today is the Ace of Swords. Latrell R. Morris is an author of some really interesting fiction. Five of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Swords. I'm going to say there are still opportunities here for you, and it's so easy to feel that there's not, but there are. And this week, maybe a good thing happened. Maybe you sold a book. Maybe you had a good conversation. Maybe it's small, but I think a good thing may have happened for you. Okay, Michelle's Mystic Corner. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And wrapping up your week, the Tower reversed. I feel like you are just sort of coming back together after some of the worst difficulty of your entire life. And you've managed to run your life in the background and in the foreground through all of this. But I think you are just beginning to see daylight, and it's necessary. Joy Isle, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Monday was the 9 of Wands. And now the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I feel like not everything is going your way. You know, just end of story. Not everything is going your way. That's okay, though. It's temporary. It is temporary. You are capable of handling whatever you need to handle. But I promise you, whatever little kerfuffle or big kerfuffle you're dealing with right now, things will get better. Okay, baby cakes, I've been looking for this. I'm glad to hear that good things are coming. So far, I'm just pushing for it day by day. I'm feeling like I want to cry every day, but I hope I get out of that funk soon. Well, with the star, I think maybe you will. I hope. Iva Morris, good to see you. Looking forward to speaking with you soon. Thanks for being here. Closing out the week with the moon. There is so much that we don't know, and there is so much that we don't understand, and there is so much that we don't know what to do with. It is so important to kind of know what you know and know what you don't know. But I feel like you're just swimming in a sea of BS that is not of your own creation. And I think that's been really hard. Keep faith in who you are and what you do and what you know. That's the key. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Parent issues, baby cakes. Got it. Okay. Lisa Harmon, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Lisa reminds us all to like the video. Please do. There are, like right this minute, there are 25 people watching and only 8 people have liked the video. So I'm wondering about those other 17 people. Do you not like this video? Are you watching it, but you're like, oh, I hate this. I hate every minute of this. Is that what's happening? Okay. So Lisa, we've been following along Lisa's health journey. Mostly good news. My lungs are looking much better, and I got the chemo port removed. Oh, I get the chemo port removed next Wednesday. Hallelujah. They did see a couple of small spots, but we're keeping an eye on those. CT scan in April. All right, that's pretty good news. We like that. Audrey, I love your videos, and I love you. Hi, Eleni D. Good to see you. I haven't gotten to you yet. I see you, but I haven't gotten to you yet. All right. All right, here we go. Let's see. Lisa started with the High Priestess, which goes along nicely with good health news. But now star reversed, which, you know, so it is mostly, right? Some things are going well. Most things are going well. Not everything, but we'll take it. And I think we're going to turn this right side up. Oh, Rebecca, you're awesome. Okay, I'll take it. Listen to this. Well, to be fair, I was purchasing Tarot Tour Guide, my book, on Kindle. Instead of hitting the like button, yeah, that's fine. I'll take that trade. I will take that trade. Thank you so much. And let me know how you like the book. Thank you. But I fixed that too. You're awesome. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for doing that. All right. And again, let me know what you think of it. And there will be a new one coming soon, just saying. All right. So, Lisa, the thing is, it's always a healing journey. It's been a healing journey physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, in any way, in every way. And I think this week you may not have been feeling entirely your best. And yet the healing journey continues. And that's all we need to do. Yeah, primary feathers. That was a good answer. Absolutely, yes. Oh my gosh. Medium that rocks. Kimmy, how did you manage to do this? You don't have to tell me, especially if you're right-handed. I broke 2 fingers on my right hand having surgery on Monday. Hallelujah. Oh my gosh. Last Monday, my card was the 5 of Wands, hurdles. What do we get? Oh, and with your cast, you look like the Hierophant. Is it like a cast like this? Are you giving the blessing? Is it like that? Knight of Swords reverse. This will slow you down for a minute, and it has slowed you down for a minute. But okay. Okay, and I think it's interesting because it's the right hand. And the right hand is sort of how we give. You know, left is receiving, right is giving, typically. Although I recently learned here on this channel, oh, you are right-handed. Okay, so yes, I learned on this channel that if you're left-handed, it's going to be the opposite. So I think this is spiritually a sign that you are right not to be pouring of yourself for everybody, trying to get them to do what they're supposed to do. I think this is kind of your sign that, and you knew it anyway, but I think it's a sign you're doing the right thing. It does slow you down, but I think all will go well and all will be well. Please, everyone, send some healing energy to Lisa Harmon for her ongoing stuff and Medium That Rocks for her hand. Okay. Lisa E. Monday, 10 of Wands for you. And now 5 of Swords. Like, what I want to say here is I wonder if this week was difficult. I wonder if this was a battle. And it's important for you to remember that you are a winner no matter what. This week, I think you did what you needed to do, but I don't think it was easy. Okay, Jenna had the Ace of Pentacles. And now the 10 of Swords reversed. So I feel like for Jenna, there's a lot going on just trying to figure out what the reality can be. What are we going to do and how are we going to do it? And it's a lot, and it feels really emotional with a lot of ups and downs. Okay. All right. Who's up next? It's Cassandra Revelta. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We're going to do a wrap-up card for you and your mom. And your mom, Raquel, is also a member here. All right, here we go. Primary Feathers, come back because I will do your card. So just come back and get it. Okay. Cassandra, you also get the Knight of Swords reversed. But I feel like for you, this is really you thinking about your direction. You know, you are not just going forward the way you've been going. You're thinking about every little thing and figuring out which way to go forward appropriately. And for Raquel, the 2 of Pentacles, it has been a week of juggling. And, you know, I just figured it out. We're wearing many hats. That's really smart. I've seen this card numerous times and I hadn't figured it out. Juggling and wearing many hats. I love that. So Raquel, you're making it work. You're doing what you need to do, but I think it's feeling like a little bit of a rat race for you. And so you may be looking about how to do things differently going forward. Jackie Masters, my friend, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started the week with the 2 of Pentacles. And there's that 5 of Swords. So I don't feel like it was the easiest week. And I know you've taken a job that you didn't really want. And I know you're also working to move forward in another direction. And I think it's all a lot, but I think you showed up. I think you're doing what you need to do. And that is good enough, my friend. You did well. Autumn Pond, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Ace of Cups reversed on Monday. All things considered, not a bad week. Good. And now the moon. And, you know, the moon being a water card can certainly come and fill that cup, no doubt. I think this is really about the depth of your own intuition, psychic ability, spiritual faith, and ability to kind of move in liminal space, which I think you do very well and did very well this week. And that's your superpower. That's how you navigate. It is your creativity. It is your spirituality. It is your ability to understand and pay attention. Who was that? I pay attention to things most people ignore. Recent. I can't think of who that is. But that's what I'm seeing for you, Autumn Pond. Someone tell me who that was? Is it Olivia? It might be. Is it Olivia? Is it Ariana? Ariana? Olivia? Ariana? It's not Taylor. Who is it? Let me know. Okay. And here we go. It is Olivia. It was the first one. I got it right. It was Olivia. Yay. Thank you, Audrey. I appreciate it. All right. Who is up next? It is Martha Vink. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Monday, the 5 of Pentacles. And now the 3 of Pentacles reversed, which on one hand, I think is you preparing for your retirement. But on the other hand, I think it's you really being concerned with things going on in the world and trying to figure out how to, you know, the image I have is like you want to fix it for everyone and you can't fix it for everyone, but how can you help? Like that's always your thing. How can I help? And so I think you are thinking about your own future here, but I also think you're thinking about right now, how can I help others in difficult times? Oh, Audrey, yeah, my pleasure. The all-American bitch. Yeah, indeed. Yes, I do love her. All right. Oh, Audrey, I like the line, I make light of the darkness in that song. Yes, very good. Very good. There will always be wrong for the pop princesses on my channel. All right. Ashley, you are up next. Here we go. 9 of Wands. Not the easiest week, I'm thinking. But you did a really good job. Like, if I were to give you a song, it would be Elton John's I'm Still Standing. But I think you're doing more than standing. I think you're actually thriving, and I think you're willing to do what you have to do in order to thrive, and that's a good thing. Hey, Christy Curtin, good to see you. How you become a member, if you see the $sign or the tab that says members, right there. Also, there is a link right in the description to do so. Thank you so much. Okay, and Elaine D, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Glad you're here. Here we go. Look at you with your Ace of Wands. This week, at least you had a very good inspiration. Maybe started a new project, maybe came up with an idea for a new project, but I feel like you are in an inspired place, moving forward with energy and creativity, and I love it. Rebecca, you are up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Ace of Cups reversed. So I feel like this week, you say there's a lot going on, and I agree. And I feel like in a lot of ways, you are not feeling the love. And there's probably something instructional here. Recognize that people, I'm not trying to make you paranoid, but there may be a person or people around you not motivated with the best of intentions, and you need to be aware of that. Okay. Adrienne, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. You had justice reversed on Monday. I remember that. And now the devil reversed. So I feel like whatever you had to balance out, you did. I feel like you are getting rid of what you need to get rid of, saying goodbye to what you have to say goodbye to, so you can say hello to the things you need to say hello to. Hey, Dax Carlisle, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Rebecca, you are very welcome. Joyous Ocean, Dion, glad you're here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Okay, we're going to do you, Jada, and Joanne is also a member here. All right, so Joyous Ocean, you started with Temperance, and now the Hierophant. So what's interesting about them is they're the same number. Hierophant is 5. Temperance is 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. So they're a numbered pair. Which is kind of interesting. And this tells me that this week you did some really, really good work. Really good work to elevate yourself in the way that you need to. Like this is all about business, spiritual, because it's all one for you. I feel like you are, and there's a secret sauce here, Dion. And you never know what the recipe for the secret sauce is until you're like, oh, this is it. I've got my secret sauce. These cards tell me you're getting your secret sauce. Oh, Lainey D, so true. Gotcha. Well, thank you. Okay. So for Jada, the 4 of Swords, and now Strength. Jada, I think you're finding your way through. I think you're really learning how to balance all the things. It's not easy and it takes time, but I think you did a good job this week. And for Joanne, thank you for being a member. The 9 of Cups. And now the 9 of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like, Joanne, you're sort of figuring out what's going to make you happy and what's going to make you money and how do you move that all forward. An appropriate line of inquiry for now. Audrey, you're so funny. Got to stop procrastinating and vacuum the magical fibers of golden love, aka my golden dog's hair. Yes, you have a good weekend too. Thank you. Okay. Where are we? Primary feathers. I know you're not here anymore, but I'm going to do your card anyway. 6 of Wands reversed. My friend, there are ways that you are not feeling like a winner, that this week you did not feel like a winner. We need to turn this right side up so you can recognize your skill, your ability, your effort, and the fact that you are winning and you will win. Okay. Penny, for your thoughts. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member and a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do a card for you and a card for V. Penny, 5 of Pentacles reversed. This is a great card. This week, you may have received or you may be about to receive some new opportunities that will be extraordinarily helpful to you. And for V, the Emperor reversed. There are some things that are feeling unstable in your life. Do not let someone who pretends to be stable but isn't further destabilize you. Be careful. Okay. All right. We are scrolling through, making sure I didn't miss anybody. And we've got divine timing. Good to see you. Here's a wrap-up card for you. 2 of Pentacles. So this week you did a good job. You took care of everything you needed to take care of, but it feels like it's a little stressed and pressed. And maybe that was just the week and that's okay. But maybe as you go forward, you will figure out a way so that it does not have to be such a juggle. Okay. Justine, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for being a moderator. Temperance reversed. I think you're in a place where you are very much looking for the right balance. And you're having a hard time finding it. This week, I do not think you found it. And you may need to go forward like just doing what you need to do, not feeling the balance, just doing what you have to do anyway. Divine timing, I just missed you. I mean, I just did you. I didn't miss you. I did you. Okay. Crazy week, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, friends, from my perspective, I've answered every request. If you are here but have not made a request, Jackie, I did do you. Yes. Yes, I did. Divine timing, you are very welcome. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. If you're here and have not made a request, if I accidentally missed you, it's last call for readings, y'all. So please reiterate your request or get that request in. All right, we will not do Saturday Psychic Sampler tomorrow because I will be teaching at the library. If you happen to be local to me in West Palm Beach or nearby, 1 p.m., Mandel Public Library, a 1-hour free tarot class with yours truly. Please join. And look for me to pop up here and there anyway. I will be back Monday morning. And my friends, Theranaya, no, I missed you. I don't know how I missed you, but I missed you. We're going back. A penny for your thoughts. I am not on tomorrow. I will not be on tomorrow. I'm teaching at the library. So I may pop up tomorrow or Sunday, but I do not have any planned live streams this weekend. I teach at the library every quarter, and this happens to be that. All right. Theranaya. Four of Wands reversed. I feel like this week you may not have felt held by your community the way you would have liked, or you may not have felt like you were as happy in your space as you would like. Do what you have to do to make yourself feel more comfortable, more stable, and more supported going forward. All right, who else did I miss? Penny for your thoughts. I'm wondering if you're not hearing me. Like, what's up with that? I just said. I will not be on tomorrow. I will not be on tomorrow because I'm teaching at the library. So if you happen to be in the West Palm Beach area, come see me. I think there's a little bit of a delay. I think that's what's happening there. All right, my friends, I want to thank you so much. I want to thank you for being here, sharing your energy. I want to thank the members, the moderators, the people contributing to the Frosty Beverage Fund, and Claire C. for starting that. I appreciate all of you so much. There is a link to book sessions with me right in the description. Please do so. I will be back Monday morning, if not before. I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you so much, and take good care.